So I'm trying to talk about OpenStreetMap and one of the most fascinating mapping projects in our times, and what I think what towns can actually learn from OpenStreetMap. OpenStreetMap is a free editable map made by users around the world. It started all in 2004 in the UK, basically as a reaction to a very restrictive public data policy, and OpenStreetMap encourages the growth and development of a free geospatial database. Despite the data policy background, OpenStreetMap is still a map. It has roads, it has water, it has buildings, but unlike many other maps, OpenStreetMap, all objects in OpenStreetMap are actually contributed by users. And there are currently about 200,000 users mapping and working on OpenStreetMap. Users who are going around with their GPS devices, with their hand iPhones, mapping at home or mapping parties and contributing to the world's largest free database. Why they're doing this? They love the creative process of doing maps. They encourage the free data approach, or they just want to have the neighborhood better shown on the map. Me, coming from a traditional GIS world, we observe a huge paradigm shift in how data is collected in OpenStreetMap. Traditionally, we have a very strong vertical top-down approach in data collection. Well-trained people, surveyors, GIS professionals are collecting data, handing it over to town administrations, where the data eventually drips down to residents. OpenStreetMap, on the other hand, has a very flat horizontal approach with basically the same actors and parties, but there is a multi-directional workflow enabled in in OpenStreetMap in a network-like shape. In other words, OpenStreetMap shifted the data collection process from outsourcing to open crowdsourcing, where open plays a key role in this world, since the rewarding mechanisms are different. In this model. There's no financial rewards. And open crowdsourcing can help towns to collect local knowledge. Residents usually know much more about the local assets in towns that external mappers would ever find. For instance, if you look at Berlin, one of the first things that developed in Berlin in OpenStreetMap, or one of the first things people went to, was the zoo. And they actually mapped the zoo of Berlin in great detail. You have all the animals there, all public. The barriers to contribute to the project are rather low. There are easy to use online editors in place, and some people even came up with a mechanism to scan paper and convert handwritten sketches and drawings back to geo information. All that helps eventually to engage residents in planning process. We are currently seeing a number of initiatives in town, in city halls, to better engage residents, to open governance, and to make better e-government services. Openness is a key element in this whole process. One thing the EOT Open Data Initiative showed is how much value can be added once gates to public data are open. OpenStreetMap allows on the back end several ways of data publishing. You have, for the tech-savvy audience, like raw database dumps, data feeds. You have, for regular people, you can even print out maps and apply different styles. Towns are usually focused on a local and hyperlocal level, so in the daily business it's often not necessary to look across town borders. But for residents, often town boundaries appear artificial, especially in a dense area like the Boston area. If you, for instance, want to find the bicycle infrastructures from Somerville to Boston downtown, you're dealing with 3 different administrative units, and you have 3 different infrastructures, you have 3 different towns. Whereas OpenStreetMap actually managed to have a scalable data interoperability worldwide, from a local level to a global level. No matter how many people are working on OpenStreetMap, in what part of the world, it all fits together in one piece. My name is Christian, I work for MMPC. I'm happy to answer any questions by email or catch me on Twitter. Democratizing data is part of our work, and that's all my credits. Thank you.